Today we're looking at Magic the Gathering flavor texts. There's a million of them. We got Werebear. For a green and 1 generic, we got a 1/1 human bear druid. A lot of creature types on that creature. Tap, add a green mana to your mana pool. If at threshold, it will get +3/+3 as long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard. To become is to understand. Wait a minute, was I supposed to show this one? Oh, whatever, it has a flavor text. To become is to understand. Okay, Crypt Rats. Moving on. Black 2 generic for a 1/1 rat, and pay X. Crypt Rats deals X damage to each creature and each player. Spend only black mana in this way. Once I dreamt of death, but now it dreams of me, and only rats and rotting flesh can hear my silent plea. Says, what was this? Mundungu chant. Alright then. Gotcha. And you know what? You know was one, a super classic. It's Tarmogoyf. The green 1 generic, basically star power, 1 toughness plus star. Power and toughness is, the power is equal to the number of card types among cards in all graveyards, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. What doesn't grow dies, and what dies grows the Tarmogoyf. It's actually this is one of the best ones, I think. It would be top 10 flavor texts of Magic the Gathering. All right, but now what do you guys got? We got Lord Magicus with the Skirk Fire Marshal. What's going on with this guy? Skirk Fire Marshal, red 3 generic. Wow, this card's been reprinted a few times. 2/2 Goblin, pro red. That is very bizarre. How often does someone have protection from themselves and from their own color? That is so bizarre. Anyway, okay, tap 5 untap goblins you control. Skirk Fire Marshal deals 10 damage to each creature and each player. Aha! You want to have protection from yourself. That's what you need. All right, he's boss because he's smart enough to get out of the way. There we go, that's why. Smart enough to get out of the way. Also just smart enough, period. Bob? Did we do Bob? Dark Confidant. Oh yes, greatness. Okay, so this is a black 1 generic 2/1 creature. Used to be a staple of like Legacy and Modern. Now it's completely disappeared off the map. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. And sometimes you would lose a lot of life. But for greatness, it's at any cost. Greatness at any cost. Where's the there's the original Robert Meyer Jr. So even for Gustavo, it's one of his favorites. This flavor text is in line with what the card does. I like it when the same thing with Dark Confidant, Skirk Fire Marshal, Tarmogoyf. They got it's, you know, it's within the theme of the card. It's nice when they can get that synergy together between flavor text and actual playability. We got GSC with Propaganda. Propaganda. Is there a very specific one? Oh, yeah, Propaganda. 1 blue, 2 generic. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you. The cost of your opposition will be extracted from your wits, says Nekusar the Mind Razor. Is there any other ones? I think that's it. It's all the cost of your opposition will be extracted from your wits. Alright, what do we got? Tetra with the Catapult Is there something called Catapult Master? There's so many masters in this game. Master of Pearls, Master of Waves. Now we got the Catapult Master. White 3 generic for a 3/3 human soldier. Tap 5 untap soldiers you control. Exile target creature. Whoosh. Be gone! To the sandy dunes. Alright, but what's the flavor text? There's no I in team, but there's a we in weapon. Okay, well, we gotta correct the catapult master. If I Google, there's no I in team. It's actually quite beautiful. All right. There it is. Hold on. This is good for everybody to know anyway. Oops, I don't want the whole link. Open the picture. Open image in new tab. Okay, so they say that there's no I in team, but actually there is. It's there it is. The I is in team, hidden in the A-hole. It's in the A-hole, people. You see that? If you're just listening to the show, you gotta watch the show at this moment. This is a good time to pull the show to your forefront. This is very important to note. So there is sometimes an I in team. It's just it's in the A-hole. And I thought it was very important to mention that to the catapult master. Oh, what is we and weapons supposed to mean? You're gonna fling all yourselves out into exile? Okay, we got liquid sulfite with the flame tongue Kavu. Is there a flavor text? The flame tongue Kavu is a red 3 generic 4/2 creature, enters the battlefield, fries them for 4 damage. I think it would have been really cool if they just reprinted this card directly into Modern. For dim-witted, thick-skulled genetic mutants, they have pretty good aim, says Sisay, captain of the Weatherlight. Not bad. Basically like Neanderthal-like creatures. Blackland says, I had my opponent die to Deathmark from his Dark Confidant. How big is Deathmark? Well, that's just a 1-mana card. Wow, they really went... They went low. How low are you going to go with your Dark Confidant? Blessed Spirits. What are you up to, Mikey J? Okay, white 2 generic spirit flying. When you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Blessed Spirits. Not all heroes die in armor. Ugh. That is so sad. Oh, Balder over here in the A-hole. Yeah, that's right. It's correct, Balder. Thank you very much for the super chat. I haven't seen you in a while, Balder. How have you been? Maybe been watching on the sidelines the entire time. Did we do this one before? Deadly Feet, Uncle Istvan. Today is like one of those collector shows. Oh, I think we saw this one before. Black, 1 for a 1/3 creature. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to Uncle Istvan by creatures. Solitude drove the old hermit insane. Now he only keeps company with those he can catch. Those within distance. Can I grab you? Okay, Tommy with... I like this Slippery Bogle one. That's a good one. Slippery Bogle. The Bogle. Oh, there's 2 flavor texts, actually. Because there's the other one. Okay, so there's this flavor text. It's, by the way, it's a Simic hybrid. 1 mana for a 1/1 beast. Which you would never be able to guess. It's good, but it's got hexproof. This flavor text says... Ogle the Bogle or Goggle the Boggle doesn't matter, you weren't going to catch it anyway. But the original one has a way better flavor text. Bogles are very tasty if you can get the skin off. It's getting a blade on them that's the problem. It's hard to get those Bogles. You know what? We'll get those you know what blade will skin a Bogle? Can anyone guess what blade will skin a Bogle in Modern right now? Or just in Magic the Gathering in general? I know one blade. If you know what I mean. It's not really a blade, okay? It's not really a blade. You see, I'm winking. Not really a blade. How do we skin a Bogle? It's very, very simple. You dress it down. Just or as I would also call this, pants down. It's actually interesting. Dress down takes everything except the pants off. Whatever. Anyway, that's how you deal with a Bogle. Does Shadow Spear have a neat flavor text? We got 2 votes for Shadow Spear. Oh, you guys are there is a... Okay, you guys thought it was Shadow Spear was the blade to deal with. You know what? That's true. That's not what I was thinking. Your guys' answer is better than mine. I'm an idiot. And this does see a lot of play. All right, I get that's one of the reasons this thing just... one reason Bogles went into retirement. Yeah, equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink and permanents. Your opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. You're gonna lose your hexproof, you Bogle. A weapon of darkness for a warrior of light. Sure. Christopher Rocco's like, I made it to a live chat. What are we talking about today? We're talking about flavor texts. Should have done on Friday though. Flavor text Friday. That rolls off the tongue really well. Dr. Seuss would be jealous, of course. Okay, Vengevine. Does Vengevine have a flavor text? What's up with Vengevine? Green, 2 generic, 4/3 elemental. Haste. When you cast a spell, if it's the second creature spell you cast this turn, you may return the Vengevine from your graveyard to the battlefield. Leave but a shred of root, and it will return, bursting with vigor. Oh, is that what it is? It's a giant plant? It's not called a plant, it's called an elemental. Whatever, good enough. It's funny, I love how I gave it you all like this quiz or this riddle, and everyone unanimously says Shadow Spear, and that wasn't even my own answer. But I like your answer better than my answer. Reversal, okay, Huntroid, Reversal of Fortune, 5th Dawn Edition. Reversal of Fortune. But we need the 5th Dawn. Oh, sorry, there's only one. There's only one Reversal of Fortune. Red, 4 generic, sorcery. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You may copy an instant or sorcery card in it, and then play the copy without paying its mana cost. Why learn hundreds of spells when you can learn only one and use it to steal hundreds? Oh my god, I love it! Why learn hundreds of spells when you only need one and you're gonna use it to steal hundreds? That's right. Oh, we got Bring T. Mir Lieben. Thanks so much for the super chat. Price of Glory. The price. Red, 2 generic. Whenever a player taps a land for mana during another player's turn, destroy that land. What the hell? Wow, that is not a fun card. This is not exactly... I mean, it's an old card, but it's not super old. I thought they got rid of these unfun cards by then. True strength lies in action. Let the weak react to me, says Kamal, Pit Fighter. Kamal has a lot of good lines. Kamal is always around. And we have Boulder with the super chat. Anger of the Gods, the copy from Yargle's Secret Lair, my personal favorite. Anger of the Gods. They have a lot of them. Oh, wow! Look at it! I didn't know that they made an Anger of the Gods with Hazaret. That's pretty sick. Okay, you wanted the one from the Yargle Secret Lair. Does such thing exist? Oh, here we go. Yargle. Eating those clerics might have been a bad idea. Is that like supposed to like presume some sort of diarrhea or something? Oh no, I see. He ate the clerics and then the gods got angry. Alright, you stupid Yargle. Take this. I thought he had indigestion at first. Anger of the Gods. Pedgeman says, do Oracle flavor text work? Like Void Winnower and Plaguecrafter have funny Oracle flavor text? I don't get it. You mean like if I go to Gatherer? I'm going to say no, it's not going to count because I don't want to go there. Winnower. Is there something? Hold on. So what do we got? Maybe we can see it. Okay, so this is a card that's like, your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana cost, and your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana cost. So is there like an Easter egg in the Oracle text? Yes, your opponents can't even. We know. Wow. They're joking with you in the flavor text. Some judge has to actually waste their time reading this. Yes, your opponents can't even. We know. We all know. All right, we're gonna look at way more flavor text, but we got, one thing we love to talk about even more than flavor text is sponsors like FusionGamingOnline.com. Brothers War, it's arrived. You don't have to pre-order it now. You can just buy the boxes. Get your Brothers War. There's any good cards in Modern. There's plenty of good cards in Commander. I know that. Get your Brothers War at Fusion Gaming Online. In addition to all the singles and sealed product you could possibly want. They sponsor the channel. So if you buy from them, they support me. That's how that works around here. But you know what? We've got some words of encouragement. If you buy from FusionGamingOnline.com, you'll get 5% off all your purchases. So why would you leave that money on the table? We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Your ability to play any deck you want. You get that competitive edge. Can we see that? Competitive. It says competitive edge right there. Because you can play the latest hot brew no matter what it is. And then if it turns to garbage when the metagame change, you send it back and you get the new hot thing. It's all about being right there on the curve, on the cutting edge of development of Magic the Gathering. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below or save 10% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu_RUE. Now back to the wonderful flavor texts. Alright, we have Infinity with Dragon Speaker Shaman. Dragon Speaker. Does he speak to the dragons? We got red, 1 generic, 2/2. Human Barbarian Shaman. Dragon spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. We speak the dragons' language of flame and rage. They speak our language of fury and honor. Together we shall weave a tale of destruction without equal. Love it. Christopher Rocco, the best flavor text is for the card Hatred with I will flay. Well, don't spoil it. Spoilers. Spoilers, Rocco. Okay, black 3 generic instant. Pay X life. Target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. I will flay the skin from your flesh and the flesh from your bones and scrape your bones dry, and still you will not have suffered enough. Sounds disgusting. No, I can't skip it when I'm watching live. Talk about the sponsors. Oh, we got Armageddon. Thank you so much, Armageddon. Goblin Spelunkers from Urza Saga. Goblin Spelunkers. Okay, I think I got this. Alright, Goblin Spelunkers. Red 2 generic 2/2 Goblin with Mountain Walk. It only short jump, you go first. Maybe we go a different way now. I get it. It only short jump, you go first. Okay, bye-bye. What is a spelunker though? I don't really understand what this is. Damn with Omni Spell Adept. What the hell is this? Flavor text is a huge flex. Okay, Omni Spell Adept. Blue 4 generic 3/4 human wizard. Pay a blue 2 generic tap. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. Oh, it's like fact or fiction for... Oh no, but it's like really expensive. You gotta pay 5 mana, then you gotta pay the 3 mana. It's a lot of stuff. She memorized every arcane text in the Izmiri library by the time she was 16. Now she quizzes sphinxes in her spare time. Huge flex. Okay, a spelunker is someone who goes cave diving. That sounds crazy. Welcome, Smokez. Lil Smokez. Okay, Sable Salt Squelch is my favorite. Squelch. A lot of flavor text for a very small card. Blue 1 generic instant, care target activated ability. And you get to draw a card. It's a really great way to nail those fetch lands. Nail them. Okay, Okudoku had gone through all the motions. The same Aki curse words, the same ingredients with their horrid stink, the same rude gestures, yet not a person died. Not a single person have died. Well, you're a blue card. You don't kill things. Super Gabby Bear, Gorgon's Head. Oh, this card. I got a million of these in my bulk. 1 mana, Gorgon's Head. Equipment. Equip creature has Death Touch, and you can equip it for 2. You slew the Gorgon. Show me. King Igilus. The last words. Oh, they slew the King Igilus. You slew the Gorgon's head. Oh, no. Yeah, this is an actual Gorgon's head. This is it. Frosty the Ghost Man. Thanks so much for the super chat. Arctic Flats. Flavor text is perfect for me. Yeah, you're a Frosty, aren't you? Stay Frosty, Ghost Man. Arctic Flats. Snowland. Arctic Flats comes into play tapped. You can tap it at a green or white to your mana pool. A realm once green, now ruled by frost, where flesh and field both pay its cost. Those dearly loved, forever lost. Oh, I like that one. I like it when it's like a poem. The Dynasty of the Winter Kings. I can resonate with this. It feels like Canada. One day everything just goes cold. It doesn't go back. Flonino! Force of Will, Double Masters version. Force of Will. Well, which Double Masters? I think this one? I think this is it one. Blue. We know what Force of Will does. It counters spells by exiling a blue card and paying a life. I alone determine my destiny. Spoken like a true blue mage out there. I will control my destiny. I'm in control. Control my top decks and everything. Balder with another super chat. Tragic lesson. We've got blue 2. Oh god. A blue 2 generic instant. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless you return a land you control to its owner's hand. Though Kefnet's followers fervently searched his last words for some final riddle, they found only the gurgles of a dying god. That is so sad. Like, look at this. Just a big pool of blood over here. Imagine that. Do they have anything as gruesome as this, like, for a regular human being? This looks like he hit the curb on the side of the road or something while bike riding. This is like one of those stock images that they give you to promote bike safety, like wear a helmet. Wear a helmet or this is going to happen to you, just like it happened to Kefnet. Isn't this a flying god by any chance? Okay, we got Dark Star Akura. Obliterate! 8th edition version. And well, we're there. Alright, Obliterate can't be countered for a red 6 generic. Destroy all lands, creatures, and artifacts. They can't be regenerated. The enemy has been destroyed, sir. So have the forest, the city, your palace, your dog, and etc, etc. ... Keldon soldier. We got it. We also got everything else. Alright, we got Herbert. Carnival of Souls. Carnival of Souls. Black 1 generic. Whenever a creature, and it's an enchantment. Whenever a creature comes into play, you lose 1 life and add 1 black to your mana pool. Deval, blast those elves. Deval, transport those troops. No one cares that today is my birthday. Nobody cares. Why doesn't anyone know? And is anyone gonna say anything? Alright, moving on. Hive with the mischievous Catgeist is perfect. Mischievous. I'll just look up Catgeist. Catgeist. There we go. Oh, this is a very cute image. This is a double-sided image, right? Oh god, what happened? Oh, this is a haunted yarn. Okay, Mischievous Catgeist. Blue 1 generic 1/1 Cat Spirit. Whenever Mischievous Catgeist deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's insane! Why doesn't this card see more play? I mean, it has no evasion, I get it, but whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you just draw a card. I mean, this is Ophidian on steroids, basically, because it's 2 mana. And it's got Disturb for a blue and 2 generic. I never get any knitting done, but I don't entirely mind. Lorne, Lamble Innkeeper. I guess it's because all the yarn is being taken up by the cat. What's the other side? Does that have flavor text there? No. Cat-like Curiosity. My god, this card is exploding with flavor. A lot of flavor in that card. Okay, we got Pedro Fox. Niv Mizzet the Firemind. Oh, which one? There's probably more than one. There's a few of them, right? Well, whatever. You didn't specify, so we're just going with this one. The Niv Mizzet, the Firemind, red, blue, 2 generic. Dragon Wizard, 4/4 flyer. Whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet deals 1 damage to any target. You can also tap to draw a card. As brilliant as a cut diamond, and with just as cruel an edge. Oh, we also got Frank with the super chat. Braids Cabal Minion has been a favorite. Braids Cabal Minion. Black 2 generic for a 2/2 human minion at the beginning of each player's upkeep. That player sacrifices an artifact, creature, or land. Home is where you can find a decent graveyard, and strangers can disappear without awkward questions. Yes, you can just disappear off into the distance and no one will mind. Nothing to see here. It's very normal at the graveyard. Flo Nino, Dark Confidant, must win text. Alright, we did that one before, we'll do it again just for you. Is there more than one? I think there's only one flavor text. Yeah, they would the day they change this flavor text here, let's look at a let's look at a different image. Here, we didn't see this Dark Confidant. Why is the image so off center? It's a very awkward Dark Confidant. Anyway, greatness at any cost. It's always the advisor that's really in control. All right, Monkey, what do you got? Thank you very much for the super chat, Monkey. You're supposed to say something with your super chat. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Argothian Pixies. Argothian Pixies from Antiquities, though. All right. What the hell is this card? Green 1 generic for a 2/1 fairies. Cannot be blocked by artifact creatures. Any damage Argothian Pixies take from artifact creatures is reduced to 0. All right, then. After the rap of Argoth Forest during the rule of the Artificers, the Pixies of Argoth bent their magic to more practical ends. What are they insinuating here? Man, I think they got a little dirty. I think they're a little the flavor text back then, a little bit dirty back then. We've got next, moving on, we've got the what's it called? Whoops, sorry. Retro Flyer, Mystic of the Hidden Way. That's not how you pronounce the word, Nikachu. Yes, but for the sake of ad revenue, I try to stay away from particular keywords. You know what I mean. Mystic of the Hidden Way. All right, blue 4 generic, 3/2 human monk. Mystic of the Hidden Way can't be blocked, and it's got more for a blue and 2 generic. There are no obstacles, only different paths. He's going through the wall. Well, it can't be blocked. Is that how magic works? You just pass right through people? Goblin Grenade from Fallen Empires. We want the Fallen Empires one. A classic. So a red for a sorcery, sack a goblin. Goblin Grenade deals 5 damage to 1 target. According to accepted theory, the grenade held some kind of flammable mixture and was carried to its target by a hapless goblin. Sarpadian Empires. A hapless goblin. Was Nullrod named? We did that in the last show. It technically hasn't been named. Lance, Norn the Wary. Can I say, like, you know, the flavor of, like, the goblin, this guy is really aggressive. Usually the goblins are, like, I don't know, in sort of a weird, scared state. Or in, I don't know. Maybe as it was explained here, that a hapless goblin to its target by a hapless goblin. This guy looks pretty determined, though. Okay, Norn the Wary. There we go, Lucas. You have something to do. There we have another flavor text video. Norn the Wary, a 2/1 human warrior. When a player plays a spell or a creature attacks, remove Norn the Wary from the game. Return it to play under its owner's control at the end of turn. I had a bad feeling about this. You know what's really funny is I don't know how well this relates to the card itself, but whenever I play against a Norn the Weary deck, this is what I feel. This is what I'm thinking in my mind. It's always some sort of weird jank deck with billions of ETB triggers. Like, oh, Norn the Wary. This has to be an ETB trigger deck. And when you play online, there's millions of triggers. There's like 100 triggers. I've actually beaten a Norn the Wary deck online because they killed themselves with their own triggers. They just timed out. They couldn't get through all their triggers fast enough. They didn't know how to auto stack anything. So I did have a bad feeling about it, but then I'm sure they had to start to have a bad feeling about it. Gregory! Goblin Matron. Please do a Goblin stream. I have done Goblin streams before. Is there any particular one? I'll just go with the latest one. Red, 2 generic, 1/1 Goblin. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a Goblin card, put in your hand. A mother of only a child could love. A mother only a child could love. Gotta love your mommy. Didn't miss any other super chats, did I? No. Alright, Con Man! The OG Hypnotic Spectre flavor text always stuck with me. Hypnotic Spectre. But you want the OG. I should just look for it here. It's probably on my desk. There, I have the OG one. I can't see. Whatever. I got the OG one right over here. Or maybe it's not that OG. Okay, I got the beta one. It's not quite alpha. Alright, we got this one. Black 1 generic for a 2/2 Spectre. Okay, flying. An opponent damaged by Spectre. It's not even giving the whole name here. An opponent damaged by Spectre must discard a card at random from his or her hand. Ignore this effect if opponent has no cards left in hand. There was no trace of aught on that illuminated face. I like when it rhymes. Samuel Coleridge from Phantom. Alright, we got Flonino. Leovold, Emissary of Trest. No, Leovold is good. Green, blue, black for a 3/3 Elf Advisor. Each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn. Whenever a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell ability and if an opponent controls, you may draw a card. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement. This is the Emissary of Trest over here. Do we got a deal? It sounds like there's no deal good for us, though. The deals are all in his favor. He's a deal maker. Okay, Isaiah, thank you so much for the super chat. Has someone done Coral Merfolk? No. We got a Merfolk fan here. Coral Merfolk. That's okay. Hold on. It's like, isn't that like a 2/1 generic creature? I know my Merfolk. More flavor text than like abilities. Okay, blue 1, 2/1 Merfolk. The Merfolk know every contour of their coral homes. Each reef is a garden in times of peace, and a refuge and fortress in times of war. Ah, that's so beautiful. We did it. Werebear was the first one we did. We got MZC Crazy with Cracks Other Thumbs. Isn't it Crarks? Crarks Other Thumbs. It's Crark, right? Is it Crack? Oh, sorry. No, it's just a Crark's Other Thumb. That's all. Okay, we got 2 mana legendary artifact. If you would roll a die, instead roll 2 of those dice and ignore one of those results. Krark was the kind of goblin who'd lose his thumb in a wager and come right back with double or nothing. Oh, he's one of those people, right, Krark? Okay, I lose. All right, double or nothing. Let's keep doing it. Okay, double or nothing. Double or nothing. Damn it, I'm gonna lose half my army to this damn bet. We got Monkey. Monkey, thanks so much for the super chat. Army of Allah. Arabian Nights always stuck with me. Army of Allah. We've all attacking, so white 1 generic, all attacking creatures gain +2/+0 until end of turn. On the day of victory, no one is tired. Arab proverb. That is actually interesting. You ever win a tournament or do like really well in a tournament, all of a sudden you're just full of energy? I can relate. We got Isaiah with the super chat. We got specifically the Coral Oh, I did that one already. Did you super chat twice? Or is that a second one? Hold on. Specifically the Coral Merfolk from M14. There was another Coral Merfolk. Oh, and it has another flavor text. True story. Alright, Coral Merfolk from Blue 1 generic. Okay, we know what it is. Early sailors thought they were tricks of the mind, or perhaps manatees, as more and more ships were classified as lost to manatee attacks. The truth began to dawn. We're losing so many people. This must be those damn manatees. It's the manatees, damn it. Okay, what are we gonna tell the insurance company? Well, it was the manatees. And then they finally find out that it was just merfolk all along. Oh, damn it. All right, don't tell the insurance company. Don't tell them. We got our return. Okay, Pejma says spooky music. Surgeon. Ooh, Surgeon General's Commander's second Oracle text. Surgeon General. Surgeon General Commander's second Oracle text. There's 2 of them? I think there's only 1. Ooh. Okay, green 3 generic 3/3. Whenever you augment, enchant, or mutate a creature you control, draw a card. It's also a mana dork for anything, and it's a wombat bat chameleon. Likes augmentation, fluffy animals, and creative templating. Alrighty then. Surgeon. Oh, it's just instead of Surgeon General, it's Surgeon Commander. They crossed out the General. Oh, we got Waffle. What do we haven't used yet? Scathe Zombies. A black 2 generic 2/2 zombie. With nothing else. This is worse. This zombie is worse than a grizzly bear. Okay, they groaned, they stirred, they all uprose. Nor spake? What the hell is spake? Nor moved their eyes. It had been strange, even in a dream, to have seen those dead men rise. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, the rhyme of the ancient mariner. Or mariner. Zeke Fox also likes fluffy animals. There you go. Sure, there's a lot of fluffy animal fans in chat. Battery Bearer. Battery Bearer, blue, green, 2 generic, 3/4 human artificer. Creatures you control have tap, add a colorless mana. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells. Whenever you cast an artifact spell with mana value 6 or greater, draw a card. She always leads the charge. I got nothing. Yeah, I'd like to say something. I'd like to have a crack after each one of these, but I have no inspiration from the Battery Bearer. The Battery Bearer. She always leads the charge. The Battery Bearer. All right. If anyone has something interesting to say about this, you leave it in chat. Killer Kirby. Infuriate M20 is one of my favorites with the art and flavor text together. You can pretty pleased with sprinkles on top of it. Infuriate. 1 red, instant. Target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn. Might as well be Lightning Bolt. Renata launched a dozen... Hold on. Do we have the right one? M20. Sorry about that. M20. You told me M20. Alright, target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Marketplace sign. This guy's angry. No. You're going to serve me. No shirt, no shoes. What about no sandals? Okay, so we don't need to have sandals. I can come barefoot to your establishment. That's okay. The trained ogre. Oh, I thought you mentioned this is the ogre. No service marketplace sign. Yeah, well, I'll show you my sign. Okay, hold on. What was the trained ogre 7th edition? Maybe I got this wrong. There's no trained. Oh, it's trained. Whoops, org. Trained org. Okay, red. And from 7th edition, right? I missed it. There's not many. There's not many here. Anyway. Okay, trained org. Red 6 generic for a 6/6 beast. That arms for bashing. That one's for smashing. That one's for scratching. And that one, I don't know what that one's for. Org trainer. It's an org. That arm's for oh, it's got 4 arms. I get it. I never even look. Look, there's a 4-armed guy. So 2 big arms. One of them's for bashing. One of them's for smashing. The other one's for scratching. What's the 4th arm for? It probably doesn't rhyme. What do we got next? We got Sven B. Goblin Bombardment and Meteorite are super funny. Goblin Bombardment. Is there... I think there's old ones. I don't know which one you're talking about, so I'm just gonna go with this one. Sacrifice a it's an enchantment for a red 1 generic. Sacrifice a goblin. Deals 1 damage to any target. Sorry, sack a creature. Deals 1 damage to any target. With 1 motion, a pest is removed and a scourge inflicted. Oh, he wants the old version. You gotta tell you got 2 flavor texts in one. Goblin Bombardment. All right, 1 mog to aim the catapult. 1 mog to steer the rock. What rock? 1 mog to steer the rock? 1 mog to aim the catapult. 1 mog to... I don't get it. Steer the rock. Anyone who has more experience with catapults, you are more welcome to enlighten me here. We got a Hive with Lingering Tormentor. The Tormentor! Oh god. Nightmare food. Blue 3 generic 2/2 spirit. With fear! Yeah, I feel it. And it's got persist. The boogeyman doesn't disappear when you close your eyes. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, that's the exact advice I'm gonna give the kids when they're scared of like the boogeyman in the closet or something. Well, what do you want me to do about it? The boogeyman doesn't disappear when you close your eyes. Just gonna remember, the boogeyman's out there. The boogeyman's there. Sleep tight. Make sure the boogeyman doesn't get you. I can't protect you. So there's a lot of good goblin flavor texts. Okay, we got MG Fox. Thanks so much for the super chat. Swift reconfiguration. Swift it is. A white flash aura. Enchant a creature or a vehicle. Enchanted permanent is a vehicle artifact with crew 5 and it loses all other card types. On the bright side, the bear now had cup holders. Hold on, I got something for this. Hold on. There we go. The bear's got cup holders now. I feel like the cup holders, that is a bit of a weird thing. Oh no, they have vehicles. But like, what is a cup holder for? Do they have glasses? Do they have mugs? Do they have fountain drinks in the multiverse? I feel like we're breaking some barriers here into like our real world with this thing. Have we seen, I guess we've seen like bar mugs in Magic the Gathering. Anyway. Cup holders. What for? What, to put your McDonald's like soda? The Jaded with the Allurin. Was there another one? Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Green, 2 generic enchantment. Any player may play creature cards with converted mana cost 3 or less without paying their mana cost and as though they had flash. It's an enchantment. Squee bounced up and down. I sees a horsey and a piggy. And if you don't shut up, hissed Miri, you'll see a kidney and a spleeny. Begone to the Allurin. Cub holder. Is that what that said here? It now had, no, it didn't actually say cub holder, it said cup holders, but that's a nice line. That's a good pun. Here, you're gonna get this too. Cub holders. Hold your cubs. They got a drink, man. Yeah, I know they got a drink. But why did what are the cup holders for in the multiverse? What is it for? It's like they made a magical spell. Boom. Okay, it's got cup holders, and then they investigate. What is this for? Am I supposed to put my wand in there or something? Do they have wands in Magic the Gathering? I don't see anyone carrying a wand. I don't see Jace with a wand. They just use their hands. There's no wands in this game, now that I think about it. Okay, we got Tetra Tim Bowman with the super chat. Paper Tiger. Scissor Lizard Rock Lobster. Okay, Paper Tiger. Creatures named Rock Lobster can't attack or block. The tiger is always quick to fold. Ah, this is cute. It's actual paper tiger. Look, it's a tiger. It's got arms. It's got legs and stuff. But it's actually a giant, like, folding paper thing. Are there other cards? Is there Scissors Lizard? Can we see the whole trifecta? We can, actually. Oh. Creatures named Paper Tiger can't attack or block. Nothing beats the lizard's sheer power. Sheer power. You get it? Sheer? Shears can also be known as a different word for scissors. And then we got Rock Lobster. Rock Lobster. Creatures named Scissors Lizard can't attack or block. Many take the lobster for granite. I've never used that sound effect so many times in one show before. Yeah, tiger on paper. This is so meta. Okay, Evan what says Wandering Ones or Seasons Beatings. Wandering Ones is fine. Oh, it's Blue Man Group. Blue for a 1/1 spirit. I saw them once when I was a child. They led me to my parents' arms when I was lost. Why have they abandoned me now? Why won't they take me home again? Unnamed beggar. The Wandering Ones. Rock's Lobster is going to be stuck in my head now. Yep, you're welcome. Fodder Cannon. Pretty sure we've done this one before, though. Fodder. Okay, Fodder Cannon. 4 generic artifact. Pay 4 tap. Sacrifice a creature. Fodder Cannon deals 4 damage to target creature. Step 1. Find your cousin. Step 2. Get your cousin in the cannon. Step 3. Find another cousin. Give you hope, and then step 4, hope you have a family this big. Armageddon with the super chat. I know you prefer only card at a time, but these 4 make up one long flavor text. Title Surge, or Ogre Taskmatcher, Wild Griffin, and Tremor, all from Portal Second Age. All right, with that big of a super chat, we'll do that. I actually have a Easter egg video on this one. Okay, Title Surge. Gonna keep this one. All right, Title Surge. Not with this one. It's which one? There we go. This one. It's with all the goblins. All right, here's the nursery rhyme. 4 little goblins trapped by the sea. One teased a serpent, and then there were 3. Then we go to the wild griffin. You could tell this to your kids. Okay, gotta find the right one. Where's the one with the goblins? There we go. 2 little goblins out in the sun. So hold on, do we? Whoops, sorry. Whoops. Ogre taskmaster. Ogre. I skipped the story here. There we go. 3 little goblins enjoying their brew. 1 bumped an ogre, and then there were 2. Then wild griffin. 2 little goblins out in the sun. Down came a griffin, and then there was 1. Right here. 1 little goblin shook up the ground. When the dust cleared, no one was found. It's nice seeing these things in the middle of nowhere. You never know what you'll find in those flavor texts. All right, we got Aztec guy, King Cheetah. King Cheetah? The hell is King Cheetah? There's only one King Cheetah? Okay, King Cheetah. Let's look at the original one. I like black bordered. Look at this. The guy's a blur. Green 3 generic 3/2 cheetah. If you may choose to play King Cheetah whenever you could play an instant. If you find your okay, here's the flavor text. If you find yourself a friend being chased by a King Cheetah, you have but one chance. Trip your friend. This reminds Sequata Wisdom. This actually reminds me of another like flavor text. Not flavor text, but there's like a saying or something. Like, I don't need to outrun the lion. I just need to outrun you. Because the lion will eat whoever was slower first. Remember, when you're going to get chased by a lion, make sure you're being chased. You're in a group of a lot of people and you can outrun everybody else. Balder with the super chat. Thanks so much. Stranglehold from Commander Anthology. Stranglehold. Commander Anthology. Alright, red 3 generic. Your opponents can't search libraries. And if an opponent would begin an extra turn, that player skips that turn instead. Wow, extra turn tech. Anti-extra turn tech. The correct answer to a barbarian's riddle is to choke on your cleverness and die. Don't be so clever. What if you get chased by a fox? I don't know, get gnawed on or something. I don't think foxes are deadly. Brad J is like, I kind of like the Delver of Secrets, Aberrant Researcher, Docile of Perfection flavor text. Oh, God. All right, we'll look at that one. Delver of Secrets. If my hypothesis is... Is this one? I think it's this one. If my hypothesis is correct... Is this the same one? Aberrant Researcher. Whoops. Delver of Secrets. Oh, I don't know if I got the right one. Oops. If my hypothesis is correct. Okay, this is the hypothesis. And then it turns into the insect aberration. Aha, yes! Now I hear it. The beautiful poetry of the lights in the sky. I must reach the moon and ask what it all means. But then there was... Aberrant. Okay, so next we go to Aberrant Researcher. Metamorphosis is a process. Laboratory notes. The transformation is... The final pages of the experiment log were blank. Investigators found it abandoned on a desk in the researcher's lab. Open. The pages flipped in the wind from a shattered window. And then the last one was Docent of Perfection, or Docent of Perfection. I don't know how to pronounce that. The time had come for him to share his findings. And then the final iteration, no flavor text. All right, so that's the final form. Docent of Perfection. Polarity! Enter the infinite. This had flavor text? Yeah, it had flavor text. Blue, 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 a generic sorcery. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your library, then put a card from your hand on top of your library. You have no maximum hand size until the next turn. Don't just have an idea, have all of them. Spoken like a true Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet's big brain. Hey, Lord Magicus wants Snow Mercy. What's Snow Mercy? Have all the ideas. Don't have one. Okay, so, Happy Holidays 2010? Okay, white, white, 2 generic. For a snow enchantment, looks like a snow globe. Whenever a creature deals damage, you put a globe counter on it. You may tap, untap, tap, untap, tap. Tap all creatures with globe counters on them. Warning, shake gently. Contents might cause choking, hypothermia, and or planar invasion. I get it. It's like the idea of you're shaking it. Shake the snow globe. I think they should all. It should be like some enchantment where you like exile it into the snow globe, and then you tap or untap your Snow Mercy. David J, fervent champion. The champ's here. Red 1/1 human knight, first strike haste. Whenever a fervent champion attacks another target, attacking knight you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Is there a flavor text for this? There's no flavor text for this. It's just 2018 world champion Javier Dominguez. That's it? That's our flavor text? That's it! There he is! He's a champion. A fervent champion. Dustin Barnes, no card, just want to support. That's the best type of super chat. Although it's honestly super chats, it also suggests cards are also great. Not to discourage anyone suggesting cards with super chats. Just wanted to support. I support. Love the support. Thank you very much, Dustin. All right. Well, hey, Nullrod was in my other one, but we'll do it. Here. No, you guys are. It's a good one anyway. Nullrod, 2 mana. Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated. Gerard says, but it doesn't do anything. And Hannah replies, no, it does nothing. It does, and it does a good job. It does a good job of nothing. Carrick with the super chat. I've always loved Mystic Snake's flavor text. Mystic Snake. Blue, blue, green, 1 generic for a 2/2 flash snake. When it enters the battlefield, counter target spell. Its fangs are in your flesh before its hiss leaves your ear. Is that quick? So, what is this? A cobra of some sort? I don't know my snakes. I don't know snakes at all. And they kept that flavor text the entire time. Vizardrix with the rabbit. Vizardrix. I'm sorry, it's a beast. No, they actually changed the Oracle text. It's a rabbit. See, this actually got a Oracle text change. Oracle text change. There we go. Vizardrix, blue, 6 generic for a 6/6 beast. A board wizard once created a Vizardrix out of a bunny and a prana. He never made that mistake again. The whole thing is flavor text. A board. This is what happens when you're bored in the multiverse, when you have nothing to do. You know, they I guess they don't have any forms of chess or video games. Boros Recruit. The Recruiter. Okay, for a white, a hybrid of white or a red. 1/1 Goblin Soldier, first strike. Look at this goblin. Once wild, untamed, and full of idiocy, the Boros have given him the skill of a soldier and focused his heart with a single cause. Razia. But is he any less of an idiot? At least he's a well-trained idiot. 16! Thanks so much for the super chat. Lord of Extinction has chilling flavor text. Lord of Extinction. The green, black, 3 generic for a star elemental. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. The forlorn cries of the dead combine to make its laugh. Ha ha ha! The cries and screams of fear is its laugh. And we've got the Coffee and Buns. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dusk Mantle. House of Shadow. Dusk Mantle. House of Shadow. Land. Add 1 mana to your mana pool. Pay a black and blue. Target player puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. In a space where there is no room, in a structure that was never built, meets the guild that does not exist. I want to, you know, at the time of like Ravnica, I don't know, maybe not Ravnica, but like Gate Crash. I remember Dimir was like the worst like guild in terms of like for limited, and like no one would play Dimir. Like they separated you in your guilds across the room when I went to a pre-release, so I can like resonate this. Meets the guild that doesn't exist. The Dimir Guild. And we got Polarity. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thrashing Mudspawn. You guys keeping the show going after hours. Black, 3 generic for a 4/4 beast. Whenever the Mudspawn is dealt damage, you lose that much life. Well, that's not fun. You can morph it for black, 1 generic. It just obeys you. It doesn't like you. Just like the Phyrexian Negator. I guess that's what it means. The Phyrexian Negator also doesn't like me. Well-trained idiot is an acceptable standard for most jobs, to be honest. Well-trained idiots. Alright, that's it for Coffee and MTG today. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to be part of the action, hey, be here Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks so much for all your support. It's what keeps the channel going. Make sure that I never miss it. Thanks for everyone becoming members and for all the super chats and all your suggestions, because you guys are the show. I'm not the show. You guys are the show. I'm telling you. David with the Elite Spellbinder. We're done. We're done, David. Elite Spellbinder. Can't see it. Paulo Vito Dominosa, world champion. What kind of flavor text is this? They're just flexing. Anyway, you guys are the show. Thank you so much for your super chats. And as usual, keep brewing those coffees so we can keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next